Hey guys, I'm back. So I was about to put away my new crepe paper main squeeze collection, and I thought I'd show you guys my process and how I store my collections to make it easier for me to just grab it and use it really quick. So I use these 12 by 12 iris storage containers from Michaels. I only buy these when they're on sale for $3 because I think they're originally like $10, which is ridiculous. So these are like 12 by 12. So they're perfect. Let me see if you guys can see that. Okay. So I usually start by putting the 12 by 12 paper pad, but this collection doesn't have one. So I'm just going to put down my papers that I bought. I only bought two 12 by 12 papers because I don't use 12 by 12 that much. I really just use the 6 by 6 paper pads. So I just got these two to cut apart. And then the next thing I put is the chipboard sheets. So I just put them like that, but before I put them in there, I take off the packaging. So when I'm using it, I don't have to take out the packaging, put it back. Everything is ready to go, and I'm all set to start scrapbooking. So that's what goes next. Then I'll put the 6 by 12 sticker sheets. So this collection has two of them. Well, these are from the last year's collection, but they match this collection perfectly. So I put those there. I put them sideways because they don't fit this way because of this little thing right here. So I put them like that. And I don't take these out of the packaging because sometimes the stickers can come out. Like if I take out a sticker and I don't want to use it and I put it back, it usually will not stick very well, so I like to keep these in the packaging so none of the stickers are just flying all over the place. Then the next thing I do is I take out the little plastics from the sides of the paper pads and I just put them right here. The next thing I'll do is I will put the ephemera into its own container. So let me put this to the side. So what I do with the ephemera is I use these little photo containers from Michaels. I think these are like $3 by itself, but you can buy one that comes in a huge box. And it brings like, I think like, I don't know, 12 of these. So you can get those for like $20 on sale. So what I do is I take it out of the packaging. Oops. And then I use this right here, and I cut it apart so I can use that as the label for the ephemera. So I just cut that out like that. And then I cut this part out so you can look in the back of the thing and see what ephemera is in there. And then I just tape that to the back of the container this way. So then when you look at it, it's like this. And I've been doing this for about a year and a half, and it really works for me. It's the easiest way I've found to store my ephemera. I've stored them many different ways, and none of the ways worked for me. So yeah. So I start by putting the bigger ephemera. Just put them like that, and then the smaller one on top. And since I have multiple packs, I'm just gonna put two of them in here, because if not, it gets too bulky and it gets hard to flip through the pieces without them all falling all over the place, and I don't really like that. So I just like, if I buy multiple packs, I like to just put 2 at a time. And then I can use them before I open another one. So, you see how perfect this is? I love it. I'm obsessed. And then you can look in the back to see what's in the pack. And then with the title, what I do is I just grab a piece of tape and I put it right here, because after I'm done with the collection and I only have a few pieces, I will store this with next to my other ephemera in my IKEA drawers. So I just place them like this, so I can just easily look at the title and grab the one I want. So when I'm done with that, I just put it in my box, like so. So when you want to use your ephemera, you just grab the little box and take it. And then the extra ephemera packs, I just put them in here somewhere. Then I have a few more embellishments. And what I do with these, I've seen this on somebody else's video, and I thought it was a great idea to just have your things ready to use. So what I do is I take it out the packaging and I staple it, the clear part, I staple it to the cardboard piece so it stays there. And this way you can just pull it out and take it out, and you don't have to take out the plastic, put the plastic back, and it's not a hassle. So these, I think I'm just gonna take out the packaging because it'll make them easier to use. So I'll just leave them like this. Actually, no, I don't like that. I like it better in the packaging. So yeah, it's a little bit of trial and error. It's just what works for me and how I use my supplies. I like to have it ready to use so I'm not overwhelmed and I don't get discouraged, which I often do. So then what I do with the cut aparts, the 12 by 12 cut aparts, is I pre-cut them so I don't have to cut them while I'm scrapbooking. Because like I said, that makes me not want to do it and I'll probably never use them. So what I do is as soon as I get the collection, I cut them apart and I use these, where did I put it? Oh, these CD cases. I got these on Amazon for like super cheap and it brings a bunch. So I just cut them apart and I put them in the CD case like so. And I also have these from the 12 by 12. I only cut a few to show you guys. And then these I'll cut when I need to use them because it's a lot. So I just put them like that, and then I'll use some washi. I don't use tape because the tape breaks off and then it just looks ugly, so I put some washi there and there you go. So now it's easy to use and quick. And then these are the tassels. I think I'm just gonna leave these like that because I don't want to do the same thing I did here because it has the tassels and I don't want them to get ruined. So I'm just gonna leave those like that. I think that's it. So yeah, you guys, this is how I store my collections. I hope this helps some of you if you guys wanted to change how you store your stuff to make it easier to use. This was not my idea. I've seen someone else do this in iris containers. I used to store them in 12 by 12 Ziploc bags, but that looks messy to me, and this looks much better. So I'm definitely gonna keep this even though it takes a lot of space. I just stacked them one on top of each other, and here I'll put a label. I have to make a label of the name of the collection, so when they're one on top of each other, I can just look at the name and see what collection it is. So yeah, guys, this is how I store my collections. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, please, and subscribe. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.